remember, this is huge to me, I remember watching the Super Bowl like 2 years ago, and there was a Clash of Clans commercial that had Kate Upton in it, and I was like, wow,
yeah,
video games are mainstream.
She became like the face of that game for a long time after that. Yeah.
Weird. Clash of Clans or like another God of War.
Clash of Clans got the trailer, it got the commercial, and I think
she got $1 million or something, and the game was making $1 million a day that it was out.
Right.
Yeah, that is nuts.
Personally, I thought this was a really weird commercial. I thought if I was watching, I was like, oh come on. But I know but culturally for them, these characters are very important and they have a big impact. And like they're very beloved by everyone. But for me, it was just strange to see the leader of a nation coming out dressed as a cartoon character. And I was like,
I loved it.
Yeah.
But you make an interesting point, which is that it's not, the Olympics aren't very corporate, and like Nintendo is a huge corporation, and so it kind of feels weird.
And because it's representing the whole country.
Yeah, do you think Nintendo's paid them to do that? Do you reckon Nintendo's already signed on as a major sponsor, and this is just blatant advertising?
I thought there was going to be like a Pokemon Go integration somehow with the Olympics.
It's advertising that I am cool with, to be honest, and it's so ingrained in the culture of Japan. You know, anime and video games in general, like. It's all there. It's all, stuff people like. I'm cool with it.
I did like that the anime character kicked I think the sphere is supposed to be the dot on the flag, and I like that the anime character like kicked it over to the other players and whatnot, and they had Pac-Man doing punches and whatnot.
I actually think that this is a sign that the Olympics isn't actually hitting with the audience as well anymore. I know that the broadcast wasn't getting stellar ratings at the moment, so I think that this is a way to get the millennials, let's call them, back into the spirit of the Olympics, because it has been going on for over a century now. Video games went around a century ago, but neither were all the sports in the Olympics. So beach volleyball, I think, was introduced in 1996 or something like that. BMX riding was introduced in the 90s as well. So I think this is a sign that, like, the ancient sports, like, I remember watching discus and pole vaulting, and I'm like, what the fuck?
You don't think pole vaulting is cool?
It's so cool, but who does it? Who goes, wow, that's 5 meters in the air, I'm going to use this pole to get up there. Like,
if I could, I would.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
When do you go, I'm going to try that for the first time and see how I go? Anyway, that's
You don't know me. That's my life. That's my life. I love doing things like that.
But I think, like, if Australia was going to hold the Olympics, instead of being like kangaroos again, it'd be kind of cool to say, like, wow, we're evolving into, like, beer.
Yeah.
Or just something that's a little bit more marketable, instead of kind of just not growing.
Well, how about this? I have a follow-up question then. Do you guys remember a couple years ago when a bunch of like robotics people in America were like, we're going to build a fighting robot to fight you, Japan, and then Japan was like, yeah, it's on, dude, let's fucking do it. And I would love to see that as an Olympic sport. If they could make new sports such as fighting robots, I mean...
Remember Atlas? Our favorite Atlas.
Oh yeah, the walking robot that like walks through the
kind of walking.
And they just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, you had to pick up the box.
Oh my god, if they had robots during the opening, Japan's gonna have the coolest opening ceremony ever.
If I just had like a I'd be like, wow, that would be great.
Now that I think about it, when London opened their Summer Olympics, or when they received like they passed the torch to London to do it, they had like James Bond, and they had like, I think they had Mr. Bean, and like they have like a couple other characters, so I guess like thinking about it now, it's not that weird. But we want to throw it to you guys, like this is the biggest cultural impact of video games thus far, and I'm very excited to see how they integrate other characters.
Fun fact, my uncle played at the Sydney closing Olympics.
Hey!
I got a fun fact too. My aunt and uncle both took home bronze medals in the Olympics. My aunt for diving in 1958.
Diving,
and my uncle for water polo.
Did they meet when they were training?
I think they did.
That's so
cool.
cool.
I didn't inherit any of the sports genes, so.
All right, but we have another story. We got two more stories.
My turn. Wow, let me tell you about Warner Brothers' blatant cash grab, or is it? They're releasing the Lord of the Rings / Hobbit $800 box set, and I think that this could be perceived as extreme measures for Warner Brothers to make some much-needed money, and they're going to try and convince the die-hard fans to give it to them. So this is the 6-film Middle-earth collection, and it was introduced by Dominic Monaghan, no less, who played Merry in the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Now, it boasts that this is the first time that the two trilogies are bundled together. But what I don't understand is why it's $800. $800! That's someone's rent. That was this phone. $800 is a lot of money.
A couple car payments.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. I could go home on $800 if there was a time sale that I was meticulously searching for.
Very specific.
So, what do you get? You get 30 discs of extended edition of movies. Basically, Dominic was like, this is how Peter Jackson wanted you to watch the films, which are presented in leather-bound books incorporated by artwork of fan favourite scenes. And it also comes in this bookcase, which you get to keep.
Bookcase?